And welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And 1-2. Kicks and deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And O'Neill is retired. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Nolan Aronado. The pitch. Got him. And there's two away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Albert Pujols goes deep, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and now Bader up to the plate. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Pat moving under it. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Here's Nico Horner. Horner not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The pitch. Soft contact in the air, and there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
And he deals. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Rucker. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Back here at the friendly confines, this is Dylan Carlson. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
He did a really great job of staying tall on that hanging slurve. If you collapse on the backside, you'll take a good pitch to hit and pop it up. That time, really good pass at the baseball.
Now Molina at the plate. Right-handed reliever. Line drive. And that's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first, Edmundo Sosa. Next up for the Cardinals. Got him. One out in the second. So digging in, Tommy Edman doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Molina leads off first with one away. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time. And here's a 3-2. Stays alive. Second and third here. One away. And a base hit into right center field. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. And it's now a 6-run lead. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson. And he'll be dealing with a runner on third.
Number 71, Keegan Thompson.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1-1 now. Now this is in the air down the line. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's Nolan Aronado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And up next for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. He's already homered here in this one. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Horner drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. That hits the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dakota Hudson appears to be getting loose. Woodford warming up as well. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now, here is Frank Schwindel. Here's the 2-2. Wisdom gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and one now. Two aboard. Foul ball. And the pitch. Slice to right. That's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Jason Hayward. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Next offering is fouled back. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Adam Wainwright will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Ryan Helsley will take over here. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
So he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Now it's Andrelton Simmons. The 1-1. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he beats it. He's safe. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now here is Nico Horner. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-6. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
One down. In half up to hit. The half daddy. So now 1-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is down low. Right side, Edman gloves it, tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. Play made, that ends the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch is outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So up next, Dylan Carlson. The next offering misses. 2-1. Bader runs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Bader dives back. Chopper right side. Quick feed to second for one, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And stepping up to the dish is Yadier Molina. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground to third. Backhand reach, but it gets by him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Edmundo Sosa.
Here's a speed threat. Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Ooh. At the belt and fires. Line drive caught. So one left for the Cardinals. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 65,
Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And now it's even up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Comes the 2-2. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
And now it's going to be Frank Schwindel. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And the right-hander deals. They say a win. Squibbed out in front of the plate. Sosa collects it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.